Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to the Artisan of Glimmith. We are wrapping up this area, although there's a 6 and a 7 left to do. 6, 7, ha 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 ha. So, who knows whether we'll get it done. But maybe we'll take a sneak peek forwards at some point. Are these part of this section? Let's do these twos. I guess they are, this is the same kind of puzzle. Yeah, the world layout doesn't convey the structure of the game super well, I don't think. This is going to have to be like this. This is going to have to be like this. This is going to have to be like this. It's a bunch of keys interlocking each other. This is... Whenever there's two next to each other, I think they're going to parallel each other in some way. Is it the same layout? It's either the same or it's very similar. It's the same layout, it's a different shape. Okay, cute. Well, it can't be like this. So there's a 2x2 going in here. Is it sticking out there or sticking out there? Can I tell? So, okay, down here, it can't be those two again. Because then it would go like that, and then be the two here. So again, this is like this. Do we have a similar situation here as well? Can't be those two, because again, it would leave that space. Yes, these are all like this, aren't they? And then it's about giving them what they need, which I think I've just seen. In fact, wait, this can only go one way now, right? Like that? Yep, okay. And this, wait, they can all only go one way now. Yes. I was somehow overcomplicating that. I don't know how though. Should we see what that is? See if it introduces a new thing. Let's look at it. Note what you know. The key to success in trickier puzzles is marking down partial progress. Merge cells when you know they belong to the same region. Draw borders when you know they exist. Do this immediately even if you don't know the full shape of region. Okay, it's now saying this. Filling in the facts will reveal new ways to make further progress until the puzzle is complete. Got it. Wow, okay, so we're mixing shapes. I think we've mixed these two mechanics before, right? Have we? I think so. So it's shapes and Gemini. So we know there are borders here, for example. So this definitely goes to this, this definitely goes to this. It doesn't go that way, so it has to go that way. So that is that shape done. Can't continue because this needs to get a red. Okay, so that means there's a 3 here, but it could go up that way. In fact, it has to go up that way to get the shapes it needs. This at the very least. This shape is done. And is it seeming unlikely that this shape will ever turn and this shape will ever turn? There's going to be a lot of regions here. They're going to have to be small enough, right? So I reckon this is just a 4, but I'm too concerned to just skip ahead like that. Right? Well, I mean, how else could this work? There's no way we're getting like another 4 long line through here that doesn't go through a bunch of shapes. Except maybe along here. But there's no way they're going to be that big either. So this is definitely going like this, right? And it can't go any further, so that must be the end of that shape. I hope that's right. That means this goes like this. And this goes like this and must get you, otherwise nobody else can get you. So it's this. You may extend. And there's going to be a region here, of course. That may be L-shaped, maybe T-shaped. However, a T-shape I don't think would work because it would touch too many other things. So it's going to be L-shaped. So it's going to be U, but I don't know exactly how. It could be like that or like that. That does mean you're done, I believe. This has to come out this way, has to find a blue, so it's going to be that blue. Okay. I think this is going to get closed in here, isn't it? So now we need that same shape over here. Like this. And that's you. This has to be like this. That shape is potentially done already. In fact, it is done already. I feel like it was easier to start over here than over there. Oh, so this is now done. This comes at least out this way. This comes at least out this way. What else we got going on? We've got split here, we've got split here, split there. So this is going down this way, and it has to go up to there. Got a U shape. Now we're going to somehow put a U shape here. It may join to U. How do I put a U shape here? Oh, like this. Cute. So this is going here. Done. It was done before I knew it. Neat. Okay, we've unlocked a new area. Complete the something. I missed the achievement. Okay, it goes back to ones. This is going to be a new mechanic then, which I'm looking forward to, but we should try and finish this area off if we can for 5. And we've got a 6, a 4, and a 7. So should we do 4, 5, 6, 7? 4. That's a big old L shape. So the L shape's definitely in here in some way. Like add on this side or on that side. Yeah, and then the T shape is going to go like slotting in like that. I'm not exactly sure which way round they're going to go. Because it would work either way. It had to be like basically the same either way. Like these two shapes slotted together make the same shape ultimately. They would just like leave this space. But either way it leaves that space. So in fact there would be a difficulty filling in these 3, I think. But maybe it's not that difficult, I don't know. Oh, you're jumping ahead a little bit there. Okay, where else can we begin? Here. The 2 here, we don't have any 2 ends, so it's going to have to be 2 single ends. If it were an L shape, that would cause problems. It could be an L shape that way though. It certainly could. Although then what would you do for that? A T shape going up like that? But then I think this wouldn't be resolvable. Interesting. Yeah, how are you going to be resolved? T-shape like that leaves this not resolvable. T-shape like that leaves this not resolvable. T-shape like that leaves this not resolvable. So L-shape like... I mean, it could just be an L-shape that comes like all the way out into something. Maybe. But I still feel like this bit will be difficult to do. No, because it could be an L shape, but then it'll leave a box in the middle. It's probably not easy to see what I'm saying. I'm saying like this, and then like L shape there, box in the middle. Can I undo my notes? I can. Okay, cool. We don't want to leave a box in the middle. How do we deal with you then? This is obviously bad. Again, this 3, but I mean, it could just be like, and then I don't know why I have to make that noise, but I do. Yeah, it could be like this. I feel like I'm solving it all. I feel like I'm solving it all. This is all coming together too neatly now. T-shape. Maybe not actually. Maybe not. Okay, there's too much like going down one path without making a deduction. So what about this region here? This has got to be similar, right? We don't have a 2, so it has to be 2 ends of things. It can't be, it can be the end of an L if it's sticking all the way out. But if it goes that way, then this is the problem. If it's sticking out this way, we may have issues. So that could be an L, obviously. But then don't we have issues over here? Like that would have to be an L, I guess. But then we'd never get this, yeah, then we'd never get that space filled in, I believe. Okay, so that's not an L, so it has to be a T. I think what we're saying. I mean, at the very least, I can say that this has to be that. It may stick out here. It may stick out here. And I think it sticks out here. Do I? Actually, I'm not sure I do think it sticks out here. You're going to be a real problem to fill in this space here, I think. Because, I mean, that does force this to be this shape. Either way. However, hold on. If this is an L, then that would have to be an L. Then we have problems filling U in. If this is a T, then this could be a T. 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 No, that's bad. T. L. Then I can't do this. Well, no, I could with a T. L. T like that. I think that works. I feel like I'm not doing this in the most deductive way. Well, okay, so maybe this is the thing to focus on, right? Because like this is definitely not going to be filled in with this shape. This has to go somewhere. And as we've said, it can't be an L shape like this because then this will never be filled in. So it has to go upwards. Yeah. At the very least to there. So then this is forced to be a T shape. So then the rest must all fall into place given that, right? This is either an L shape or a T shape. It's doing lots of very similar colors. If it's a T shape, then there's an L shape, but that L shape can't fit. So it's got to be an L shape. And at that point, this can only be filled in with, it can't go 5 along that way. So it has to be a 3 along that way, in which case it's a T shape. Okay, I feel like that's all right. This is at least 3 like this. This is at least 3 like this. It could be an L shape going like that, and that could be an L shape going like that. I'm not sure yet. This is at least 3 going like this. I should have been doing this earlier. These are all at least 3s. So this is all at least 3, and that's an L shape. Cool. And then this is a T shape. Yeah, there we go. It's the at least 3 that's the key here. And so this can't go to 5, so it must be 5 that way. That must be 5 that way. This is at least 3. Could be more. But if it were more, I think we'd have problems over here. Yeah, with this bit. So it's not. It's actually a 3 with a 5 going upwards. This is clearly going to be a T now. And then this is 2 L's. Yay, we got there. Okay, so we're going to go in order. That was the 4. That was just the 4. Okay, now we're the 5 with you. This bit's fixed, right? You sure this is a 5? Maybe that's the only easy bit. This bit looks like it should be fairly fixed. Well, this corner, well, it could be 2 L shapes. In fact, it has to be 2 L shapes. If this isn't that end of it, it has to be the small end, in which case this place to be. So yeah, so this is the long end, so it has to be like this. I believe. I hope that was right. I sure hope that was right. I'm now feeling like it wasn't. Actually, no, I'm not. Oh, you can just click on it to change the color. Oh, there we go. That's the thing, apparently. Like this, like that. I really hope I didn't mess up earlier. There's a couple of ways this could go. Let's come back down here. So you Can't go like that, can't go like that, so you're like this. Can't go like that. Could go like that, but I think then this bit wouldn't be solvable, so it's like this. Has to go up. Hey! The music is pretty nice. I'm enjoying it. It's good music for solving puzzles. 23 out of 23. Okay, so now we're just into the bonus puzzles. Do I really think I can do a 6 right now? Or maybe I should do some of these. Let's learn some new mechanics and we'll save those for next time. They might end up being quite simple, but we've done a 6 that took me like more than half an hour, I think, so we'll save it. Let's do some new mechanics. Which one comes first? Maybe this one? Precision, 4. All regions must have an area of exactly 4. Okay, so it's just the size of it. Why is there a shadow? What the heck? Does it? Whoa. Is it from that windmill? It totally is. But I'm shocked that... Wait, what? Are you suggesting this is actually positioning the camera above this table? It can't be. How is this implemented? Is it actually done that way? That's so weird. That's so, you'd think this would just be a separate interface with just like a texture as the background, but no, I think it's positioning the camera right above the table and probably swapping the table out, or is it like, is it genuinely, is that detailed enough texture to be that actual? No, because it's not even made of stone, so it's swapping the table out. But it is positioning the camera there. That's so weird. Wait, the things that even hit there. Oh, it does sometimes. Maybe they're different lengths, each one. That one didn't. That one did. That one didn't. That one did. Ish. No, I'm not convinced, but there's no way what they've done is gone, oh look, the shadow hits here, we should make sure the shadow appears in the puzzle. That's not what they've done. That's so strange. Anyway. Okay, they all have to be 4. But they all have to be the same shape. Wait, this... I was going to say, is this that same puzzle? No, it's not. What does that imply? Oh, because this region can't be on either side of here, that implies this. Okay, cool. I understand. Let's do this one. Oh. Polyomino to fix the shape of its region. Okay. Cool. We could keep swapping between the two. All regions have an area of exactly 3. Precision 3. That means for these bits, it does have to be like this. And like this. Oh, wait, no, but it could be a line. Yep. Okay. Don't get caught out by that. The same is true here. It has to be like that, though. Oh, then this becomes one of those, so then it's like that. So this is a line. This is then like that. This is like that. This is like that. No, I've messed up. Was I wrong about one of these having to be... Yes, I was, because that wasn't done yet. Okay. Just fixing it. Although, I don't know if I fixed it. I have fixed it. Okay. I could have done that more logically. Sorry. I made a mistake, but then it seemed easy enough to just sort of fix. 2 and a 1. Let's do so the 1 over here. Okay. I feel like these are not going to be too bad because like there's only like one way that can fit. I can only fit like that. I can only fit like that. That isn't true, clearly. I've messed something up. No, I haven't messed anything up. I wasn't thinking about reflections. The usual problem. Like that. Cool. Back over here. All regions must have exactly 4. Da-da, 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 da-da. Okay, how do I figure out which way they go? How do you figure out? So this one's offset. That's got to mean something. Wait, there's going to be an extra region here, right? There totally is going to be an extra region here. I think. Where, though? Here? Yes, exactly. So that's a separate region. Okay. That was like a cell counting one. I just did the cell counting in my head. Or like kind of instinctively. I was like, well, there's definitely going to be an extra region here. Another one and a two, but we'll jump over here. Right, so they can have two in one region, and it's shown there like that, so that's fine. Well, I guess that's like that. That can't be over there, can't be down here, can't be like that, so it has to be like this. Can't be like that, so it has to be like this. This is at the very least like this, but I'm pretty certain it's going to here, but am I absolutely certain? Yes. Cool. Jump back over. Another one. Ooh, okay, we're combining. So they all need to be size 4, but they all need to be different. Okay, of course they do. So it's like this. These two are the same shape. So these all have to extend out a bit. You're going to have to extend further. You're going to have to extend further. So then you are that. So then you must do this. So then you must do... It has to be a different shape. So like the L shape is... Like it can't be a reflected L shape either. So it's going to have to be an S shape. So it makes you an S shape. And are you saying the rest is all resolvable? I guess you are. I guess you are. That's so cool that works. I mean, I guess we're jumping from one side to the other with this one. 2, 3. Wait, what are you saying? Oh, we can have extra regions, right? Yeah, of course we can. Okay, so it's like that, like that. This looks like a puzzle from something else. Does it look like a witness puzzle? No, it looks like a abdeck puzzle. I think there's an abdeck puzzle that's quite like this, I believe, or has a similar kind of process to it. Jump over here. All regions must have an area of exactly 7. I like how they've given up on showing diagrams for it. Okay. It needs to be 7. It can't go here, so this is a different region. This is a different region, and this is a different region. Let's go this way. It can't go there, so this is a different region. It goes to here. Oh, I mean, it is going to end up making this shape, isn't it? Maybe. This has to go here, this has to go here, this has to go here, this has to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to have to go that way. This has to be a different region. It's going to have to come there. It's going there. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably goes there, but let's wait. Yeah. Done. Done. Yay. Neat puzzle. I've got a 2. Swap to the other side again. We're doing it weirdly this time. Swapping between the two mechanics constantly. Which probably isn't good for remembering how it works. So that has to be that, right? But there can be regions that don't have the shapes in, of course. That has to be like that. This has to, well, it could go like that actually. At the very least, that's true. Oh, you can only go like that, right? So that makes you a single. And this is a T-shape like that, so it has to be like this, and then you're done. And that means you are like that. Feels weird having like single cells left over at the end that haven't been defined by anything except by everything else. Okay. Oh, we're swapping back and forth, don't forget. 11, of course, 11. Well, we got this. Oh, we've got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this has to be part of something. It's going to join to one of these two, right? We have to figure out which one it joins to make it 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's that one. Cool. And then this means this goes up this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then the rest must be you. Hey! Satisfying puzzles. Jump over to the other side. What's the difference between blue and yellow? What is the difference between blue and yellow? Like this one looks like it's got super powered lights going into it. What's that mean? Oh, new thing maybe? Mingle shape. Neighboring regions must have different shapes. Of course they must. So then this has to go here because it can't go next to that. And this is like this. Therefore, cute. 3 and 2 by 2, but with mingle shape. Okay. 3 and 2 by 2. But because we can't put 2 3s in here because then we'd be mingling. Well, no, we wouldn't be mingling. We need to mingle with others. So it has to be a 2. Oh, this has to be a 3 anyway. And this can't be a 2. Oh, well, this has to be that. This has to be that. This has to be that. Hey. Whew. Okay, so now we're actually on 3 different branches. Let's head back over here. Precision, 3 each. Okay, we have a bunch of these teeth. And like one way is going to force something. If that goes that way, then we have a problem over here. So it goes this way. Yep, there we go. To this middle bit, maybe? 1. You don't need to place whole shapes at once. It can be useful to color an incomplete part of a shape. Yeah, we've learned that rule already. So these are all going to be this. And can any of them overlap? No, they can't. So that might be all of them, or there might be 1 left over. 5 each. I can't bother to count. Although, hold on. What are we going to do with these? Oh, yeah. It's not that this is not the other rule where every region has to be that shape. So these can just be singles if they want to be. So in fact, hold on. That has to go like that. It has to go like this. It has to go like this. That has to go like that. And then go like that. Cool. Which forces you that way, forces you that way, forces you that way. Cute. Very cute. Let's mingle again. There's got to be something hidden in here, right? Maybe? Maybe not. Wait, are you saying that's another new rule? No, but it's a new mixing of rules, I guess. So 1, 2, and 2 by 2. 1, 2, 2 by 2, and they have to mix. So like this. It's kind of like having deltas everywhere. It's like every edge has got a delta on it, right? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Okay. That means this... Well, this can't be a single. Okay, so yeah, this is a 2 by 2. That has to be a single. That's a 2 by 2. This has to be a single. That's a 2 by 2. That has to be a single. That's a 2 by 2. Cool. Why the bright blue light? These are not bright blue. I guess I'll keep following the bright blue lights. 3 and an L shape. Okay, what can I figure out here? And mingling. So if you did that, then they wouldn't be mingling, so you have to do that. Okay. And then that, and then this, and then that, and then that. Cool. These have unlocked. There's so many puzzles in this game. I've also heard about how big the number goes. I think I'm like only just over 100, and I think there might be a lot of puzzles in this game. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. Oh, this is cool. Oh, hello. You down there? It's only a 1. Let's try and do it then, I guess. Polyomino and shape bank. Okay. Oh, so we've got 2 on here that have to be that specific shape in that position, but then the others, that's gonna be this and this. So then you're like that, then you're like this, then you're like this, and you're like this, and then you're like that. Cool. Should we leave that there? I think we should leave that there. Okay, I don't know exactly which section we're working on. I guess we're working on all of them. But we're eventually going to get here where this river is. Where does this river come from? Under that rock, apparently. Or, actually, I can't tell which way it's flowing. It seems to be flowing in all directions at once. It's like a whole plate. Oh, there's another one there. What's a 4? Oh, there's a whole load of them down there. Am I supposed to? I guess I'm supposed to do this to try and find them all. Oh, there's a 5. Oh, we still have these to do as well. Okay, those are for next time, right? Is that right? Yeah, I didn't do them last time because I was... Wait. Or have I done another video where I didn't go back to them? I can't remember. I'm losing track of time. Alright, I'll see you next time, folks, and we'll come back to these. We'll try and do these. Okay, see you then. Goodbye.